Welcome back to Politics as Usual, episode 2. Contrary to what Ron would have you believe, last week I was not selling T-shirts at a STEM concert.
Jury's still out.
Anyway, we did record. Fee was working. Ronnie was out of pocket, and I was in the process of moving to my new crib. So we didn't record. But we back this week, gentlemen. How did you all spend your last couple weeks? Anything we need to know?
Just a long ass week. That's all. Long ass week.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
Definitely feel that. But yeah, we here. I don't even know where the fuck.
Before we get started, bro, I just want to see rest in peace to Eric Ginther. I was stationed with him in Montana. He took his life by suicide on Wednesday. Because he hadn't seen his kids in a few years because his ex-wife was keeping them from him. So that young man decided to end his life. So condolences to him and his family. If you go to my Facebook page, Danye Phoenix, there's a link with a GoFundMe if you want to donate to help his new wife bury him and help her get through the tough times.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Death by suicide is never a fun thing, especially for the ones you leave behind. But yeah, man, rest in peace to him. Check out my brother's Facebook page if you want to donate or share the link. We always say, support our troops. It's just as important that we support them, through the tough times that they may be having and any loved ones that they might be leaving behind. So appreciate you bringing that up. But yeah, where we want to start this week? Do we want to start with scaring the hoes? We want to start with John Gruden. We want to start with Third Eye Irving.
Man, I'm always for ending with comedy. So I mean, if y'all said y'all was gonna talk about this whole ass nigga Gruden, I say start with that.
Yeah, let's get that out the way.
And with the nutty nigga.
Yeah, let's get that out the way.
All right, so yeah, John Gruden has been fired for sending nutty fucking emails on his work email, and there's so many layers to this. Like,
he resigned.
Hey, hold on. Let's just say and reluctantly, because when Mark Davis was asked to comment, that nigga basically let everybody know he didn't want to do this, but he did it. So
yeah, like it's the whole thing is like, why are you why are you sending that shit via work email? Like, this nigga was getting topless pictures of Washington football team cheerleaders saying racist shit, saying like just casually. Like, and it's disgusting that he'd send it, but it's more disgusting that motherfuckers is just cool with it. Like, it's casual. Like, oh yeah, DeMaurice Smith. Yeah, his lips look like Michelin fucking tires. Haha, like, nigga, bro, what?
That just lets you know what the culture is, because when you in a place and people are just casually saying those things, that lets you know that shit's been going on since the beginning of fucking time. That's how it is there. Like, it wasn't no fucking slip up. Oh, this was a one-time thing. Nah, nigga, you just got fucking caught, bro. You be doing this all the time, bro. That's who you are, man.
Hey, they pretty much showing you, and I'm pretty sure some more shit gonna come out, but they pretty much showing you, hey, how great it is to be a rich white man, bro.
Bro. Yeah. What's up, Blair?
The crazy part is, I seen an article in the New York Times that Jamel Hill had shared it. I was reading it a couple hours ago, and anytime anything was about to happen with the Washington football team, one of the lawyers from the league office, like, they would just email them like, hey, they got fined $15,000 for something, and they basically emailed them and was like, hey, we not paying this fine, and dude just went back and reversed this fine, and so they didn't have to pay the fine. Like this shit is fucking wild, bro.
No. Let me say this, because it's gonna sound weird, but I'll explain afterwards. John Gruden was the fall guy, and I'll tell you why. Yeah. Obviously, there was an open investigation with the Washington football team about Bruce Allen and also the coaches there making the cheerleaders. Dan Snyder making the cheerleaders, take topless pictures. Those pictures then ended up in John Gruden's inbox. So there are several layers of just oversight here. So I think they wanted to make it stop with Gruden, because then you get into the Washington football team emails. Then you get into the emails that happen between those officials and NFL officials. Then you get into those emails that happen from NFL to ESPN, and it just keeps going. So they're like, nah, we got to nip this shit in the bud right now, because ESPN knew about these emails when he was talking about Gruden grinders on Monday Night Football. They knew about these emails. So basically we won't know what all was said. This is on the tip of the iceberg, but he was wilding out. Like, he said way wilder shit than we'll ever know about in those emails.
Oh no, I got a feeling those emails are coming. Like, I apparently the NFLPA has requested it under the grounds of, like, they want to know, like, whether or not there's been, like, hostility shown towards, like, black people trying to get into coaching or front office gigs. I don't know when it's going to come, because DeMaurice Smith has said it's simply a request at this point. But at some point, I think it's
coming, because in that New York Times thing, more back on the Washington football team, they were like, they were complaining about minorities in these emails, and like, we already got the Rooney Rule. I guess we'll have the fucking Abraham Lincoln Rule. They were making fun of Native American. Like, these niggas is them emails are going to come, because they going to try to get the Washington football team owner up out of here. And I got a feeling he's going to be trying to take the boat down with him, Nino Brown style, because just the shit,
Nino Brown, baby.
Just the shit that I seen from in that New York Times article is really damning. It's a bad look for the NFL.
Like, here's what's wild. They got in trouble 6 or 7 years ago because basically they had like execs or like rich people paying to like spend time. They basically forced the cheerleaders to spend time with creepy old men for pay, like on this resort trip. Like, they were like trying to prostitute out the cheerleaders without prostituting them out. Like, all this shit is fucking nuts. And it's like, yo, it's 650,000 emails. John Gruden ain't the only motherfucker that was in there saying some wild shit. It's other motherfuckers that was in there saying some wild shit. He just the one that got caught so far.
Like, bro, they even got Schefter hemmed up in this.
Yeah, well, Schefter ain't tweet for like a whole day after that shit. And that nigga Schefter like, bro, I ain't called nobody. I ain't say nobody had big lips, nigga. I'm just asking if any tweaks need to be made to the story, bruh.
Hey, bro,
that's some nutty shit. But here is something I do want to say, because I've seen this point made several times, and I'm tired of niggas saying this. But people talking about, oh, well, when the racism happened, ain't shit happened. But the minute he said something about gay people, he had to leave, bro. How many prominent black people stood up to defend John Gruden over the past week? You had 2 Heisman Trophy winners and
too many
2 Pro Football Hall of Famers. You got a Hall of Fame Super Bowl winning head coach in Tony. Every time some racist shit happens, them niggas trot out Tony Dungy.
Bruh, like,
to extol the virtues of this random racist white man. Tony Dungy don't got a bad word to say about no racist nowhere. But then you add in Charles Woodson, Tim Brown. I think Josh Jacobs went to bat for him. That's why shit don't happen when racist shit happens, because it's always some nigga they can trot out to say, nah, man, it's not that bad. He's a good man. He's not racist. When do you see gay people doing that? When do you see Asians doing that? Latino community is a little bit different because they got white Latinos that can go out there and do. But when do you see other minorities or other marginalized groups running out to defend the people who are oppressing them with regularity? When?
Bro, look, I have nothing but the utmost respect for Tony Dungy, but he be moving foul, man. Every time this happens, man, he be moving foul, man.
He there.
John Gruden came and took your team.
Nigga took your girl.
And won the Super. No, bro. No.
Your team.
And you willing to extol the virtues?
No,
of this white
bro.
man?
You fucking down there on your hands and knees shining this nigga's shoes, bro. Get the fuck up, man. Have some dignity, nigga.
Nah, bro. That nigga Gruden took that nigga girl and married her, bro. Yeah, fuck that, man. Hey.
And was fucking her on the balcony. Posted on the timeline about it.
Hey, bro. Hey,
you out here like, nah, he's a good dude.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
No, that ain't nothing good about that motherfucker, bro. Hey. These niggas kill me, bro. Like, how you know racism will smack you in the face and you be like, oh, that ain't fucking racism. Like, nigga, he just slapped you in the face with racism, nigga. Like, what?
Like, bro, Charles Woodson is one of my favorite players of all time. I'm so disappointed in that nigga. Like, you could have just shut the fuck up. Like,
he went to Michigan, bro. What you expect?
Hey, relax.
I'm not a Michigan fan no more, so I can't even repeat that.
I don't even watch college, bro, but I know the hatred between them. So
hey, I had to get that. Bro. I had to get that fucking jab.
Hey, but he's not wrong. Bro. There ain't been an Ohio State player defending that nigga.
Hey, man.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Like, I'm pretty sure John Gruden went to University of Dayton, and if you ever been around University of Dayton, it's extremely racist down there. Them niggas do not fucking want you down there. So that made me believe it even more. I'm like, yeah, this nigga said that shit, bro.
On Bomati podcast, he was talking about how dumb it was to call DeMaurice Smith a former United States attorney who went to Yale Law School. He was like, yeah, John Gruden, University of Dayton's finest. You can call a man that went to Yale.
But no, that's real though. That's real.
I was like, damn, I'm from Dayton. But damn, that's gonna
just go try. My city got to catch the stray. Come on,
hey.
UD ain't no fucking Yale, bro. Like you at all the schools, and like Miami of Ohio is like more academically fucking accredited than fucking UD, bro. Like UD just a private school. That's the only thing that's good about it.
The only thing UD got going is they not Wright State, and at least Wright State was.
Come on, man.
I'm just nigga. You know what they used to. You know what UD used to say about Wright State. Wright
State, wrong school. Hey,
come on.
That was a fake nigga. When I was going to Wright State, all the UD loves around. I was like, oh yeah, you going to Wright State, huh? Wright State, wrong school. Nigga, I ain't paying $20,000 to go to UD and have niggas, white people looking at me funny. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's cool. Wright State got to catch a straight old, bro. We on there. Like, come on.
Call a spade, but yeah, bro. When racism happened, black people. Bro, if I see you do some racist shit, like I had friends I was friends with in the military, I seen the niggas doing racist shit. Hey, bro, we can't rock like that, bro, because I'm black, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You was cool, but I see your fucking true color showing. I'm black before anything at the end of the day. I can't fucking take my skin off. I wake up and I'm fucking black, bro. I can't hide this shit, bro. I can't fucking deny it, bro. So you doing some racist shit, bro. I'm not defending you. It's not no one-time thing. Like, bro, you gotta go, bro. That's just how it is.
Like, that shit irritates me, like, because niggas be trying to be all divisive about it, like, oh, that, like, the reason other minorities get shit to happen is because they don't got a bunch of motherfuckers, prominent motherfuckers, bringing them down. Like, the CEO of one of the most powerful companies in the world is gay. You ain't never seen that man defending no anti-gay shit.
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah, it's like you won't.
What you see Ellen out here defending anti?
I got you.
Like,
but
you can argue Caitlyn Jenner, but motherfuckers know Caitlyn Jenner is a right wing puppet. No, I mean she is. That's what it is. So, like, when do you see other when? That's I just it's a lazy ass argument, and I hate when people do it. Like, stop trying to make this a us versus them thing when it's really everybody against the rich white motherfuckers. That's what it is. Like them getting a bigot out of their position of influence or power is not a bad thing. If we the ones that couldn't do it, and they're the ones that could because they move in more solidarity than us, then so fucking be it. The result is what we wanted regardless. Y'all just mad because we ain't the ones that get the credit for the shit. Who cares? The motherfucker said some foul shit. He lost his job. He will probably never coach in the NFL again. At best, he might be over a UD coaching or being a fucking offensive coordinator. He ain't gonna be back on TV no time soon. Who cares what community got that motherfucker?
I give him 3, 4 years.
I give him 5 years till he on Fox or FS1.
3, 4.
Oh yeah, he's definitely about to get that Fox bag. Watch.
But AJ, I mean, this is not I'm not trying to use it as cop out because everybody knows, but black people, bro, like as a race, like we're conditioned to be a forgiving race, dude. Yeah, so like
absolutely,
it doesn't make it no better. Like
no, what I'm saying is everybody trying to make it seem like our issues don't matter. It's not that our issues don't matter. We don't move in solidarity when those issues happen. So of course, when the LGBT community is attacked, they move in waves to make sure if one of them is fucking with something, for the most part, all of them aren't fucking with it. So of course their dollar is gonna mean more. But niggas know. I give you a prime example. Niggas be on the timeline proudly like, hey, the Chick-fil-A could call me a nigger tomorrow. I'll still be in line to get that fucking chicken sandwich and the milkshake.
Hey, I don't know now. They put that chicken biscuit on.
Maybe that spicy deluxe with no tomato, my nigga.
But that's my point. Like niggas will be like, who cares if the NFL's racist? I'm still gonna watch that shit. And that's it again.
Hey, hold on. Let me give you a quick example of real shit though. I mean, y'all know where I moved, right? I moved to Denver, Colorado, whatever, like super white liberal. So I bring my lunch into work, right? And it's Chick-fil-A because there's a Chick-fil-A right across the street. And then this white girl's like, "Oh, you're eating that bigotry chicken?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I mean this motherfucking chicken." Like, shit.
Chick-fil-A ain't never called me no nigga.
I know they ain't never besmirched my name. Shit.
Hey, bro. As far as I know,
as far as I know,
exactly.
Like, that's y'all battle. Like,
but like, and again, whatever you choose to do, you choose. But my point is, niggas will happily say, I don't give a fuck about no racism. I'm still gonna do the shit because cool, that's you. But that's why shit don't get done, because you niggas ain't willing to sacrifice nothing or speak out or take a stand or not buy or not indulge in something when it purposely offends you. Because and when you make that known, why do they need to sit up and say, yeah, we apologize or we're gonna fire this person? Why do they need to do that when they know you're gonna be right back there next week? Because cash rules everything around us.
Yes,
bro. The last time something for black people really got changed was last July when they did that blackout Tuesday when niggas was not buying from, well, they were only buying from black-owned businesses, etc., and boycotting that shit. Them niggas' ears perked up a little bit, because if black people ain't spending money, then money ain't getting fucking spent in this country, because black people spend the most money, bro. Like,
well, we set the most trends too. Like, even think about like when black creators on TikTok just stopped posting dances up, and suddenly white creators were like, oh shit, we don't know, because we ain't got black people to go steal the shit from. And it's like, oh, you
bro, they was on that bitch doing like,
yeah, they niggas on there doing patty cake dances and shit because they ain't know what the fuck to do, because we create everything. So it's like, if you motherfuckers would simply realize we have more power than what we would like to think we have. We just have to move in solidarity and be willing to sometimes give up some shit. Like the Montgomery bus boycotts are like, that's why, and this is off on a tangent, I hate when motherfuckers, these new blacks, niggas who found out they was black in 2014 after Ferguson and all that shit, be like, I am not my ancestors. You damn right you ain't your ancestors, because your ancestors was willing to walk the fucking work and to boycott their only means of transportation in order to make a fucking point, and shit got changed. You bitch ass niggas can't stop shopping at H&M if they offend y'all. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you're not your ancestors.
Your grandmother left middle school and was shot down by Bull Connor's firemen, but you can't leave the Church of Highlands after they reveal that they got ties to white supremacy. So yes, you are right. You are not your ancestors. They are indeed Chuck, built different.
Chuck said we moved to solidarity in those Popeyes lines. I was right there. Hey, nigga, I was right there with you.
Man, nah, Popeyes is gross.
Nah. That Popeyes chicken sandwich was hit, but that first batch.
No, bro.
That first batch.
Hey, they stepped on the package. The chicken sandwich is out there right now. That's not. That's
the blue top. That's a pandemic.
that first batch was straight from Prop Joe, man. Them niggas.
That was
fresh off the boat.
That motherfucking co-op, that co-op chicken sandwiches, bro.
They got that straight from what was the Greek's name? Spondivorous or whatever the fuck that nigga name was.
No, the pattern was like that big. Oh my god,
bro, because that wasn't real fucking chicken,
bro. On the brioche bud, nigga. That's nigga. That shit was the niggas had all kinds of hacks. Like, hey, bro, if you get this sauce with it and put it on top, nigga,
Hey, the sweet and spicy sauce. Put the sweet and spicy sauce up.
Hey, this nigga Roddy was in
the sweet.
This nigga Roddy was in the group with me like, hey, bro, nigga had to stop and pop. Hey, if you get the sweet heat sauce, put that motherfucker. Nigga, I was getting off work like, hey, fuck it, nigga, we in there.
Man, nigga, I remember, bro, I wouldn't stood in the lobby for like an hour, bro. And nigga,
I remember when you. I remember when you text me like, hey, nigga, been in this Popeyes lobby for an hour, nigga. This shit better be delicious.
Hey, the shit was so cold, bro, because niggas was getting so impatient, bro. They was just like, hey, who had 4 of the spicy and 4 of the regular? Niggas just walking up, taking niggas' bags, like, yeah, that's me. And then somebody come up with a receipt, like, hey, I had 4 spicy, 4 regular. They're like, oh, we just headed that out, bro. Them niggas get pushed to the back of the line, bro. Them niggas ain't give a fuck, bro.
Bro, but like the cold part was like if you got the like batch before it like became viral, like I was like the one by me, I was able to just pull right up and get the shit for like the first 2 weeks that it had got here. And then like I drove by one day and see the line into the street. I said, yep, no, I'm good.
hey, see, we were the testers, and then they said, hey, we gotta step on the package or we can sell more. If we step on the package, we can sell a bit more of it.
Oh, hey, yesterday's chicken is not today's chicken. Hey, nigga, around July, August of 2019, nigga, that batch of the chicken, nigga, wasn't stepped on yet.
Y'all niggas crazy, bro. I couldn't get with the hype, bro.
Nigga, I took mine home, bro. Like, hey, let me put some lettuce and tomato on this bitch, bro. Doctor that bitch up like Chick-fil-A Deluxe, nigga. Couple pickles too, bro. Had that bitch.
That shit was such a sensation. This nigga Roy Wood Jr. made a Wire style series about the chicken sandwich war, and that shit is fucking hilarious, nigga.
No, it was hilarious, man.
That shit was fucking amazing. This nigga had like all the chicken sandwiches from every restaurant across the country, like going to war about the Popeyes chicken sandwich, nigga. That shit was fucking amazing. Oh shit. Only we could go from John Gruden to the fucking Popeyes chicken. Thanks, Chuck. All right, we go with Kyrie next, or we go with we
get the Kyrie, bro.
Yeah, let's
get to the nutty nigga, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so Kyrie ain't playing until he get the jab. The Nets made that decision. What Chuck say? Bet money Popeyes run for a promo.
Original recipe. Watch. They know what they doing.
Niggas gonna be out there too.
We got the old package back. Watch. We got the old Connect back.
I'll be at Chick-fil-A. Sorry.
Like Zaxby's too, bro. That's Zaxby's club, bro. Hit different.
I only go to Zaxby's when I'm in Birmingham for some reason. Chuck said I'm niggas.
That nigga Chuck gonna be lined up like Bubbles, bro, with the fucking Popeyes fucking wrappers in the holes of his sneakers, bro, like the glass bottles or the crack vials.
Relax.
Old Popeye fries stuck to the bottom of his shit.
Hey, Popeye's fries is underrated though.
No, they are.
Like we gonna be real. Popeye, I heard the nuggets wasn't hitting though.
No, them nuggets ain't it.
It's just all flour. That's all Popeyes is.
Bro,
that shit is all bread.
Them nuggets ain't it, bro.
Bro, that first chicken sandwich, that shit wasn't flour though, nigga. That was
crack.
That shit juicy too, nigga. Squeeze, you see the juice come out, you like, ooh.
Bro, that shit, it wasn't chicken. Like, and it was only spicy because of the fucking mayo or whatever.
That shit did piss me off.
Like,
I was like, yo, what's the
fam?
difference between the spicy and the regular? It's got spicy mayo.
Yeah, like
then don't call it spicy then.
Don't call it spicy, nigga.
Nah, y'all niggas was falling for it, bro. Hey, they be fooling y'all. Cool, bro. What, man?
Nigga said Popeye's Pat Bell.
Fooling y'all. Fuck
that. Fooling y'all. Oh shit. Anyway, man. The nutty nigga known as Kyrie Irving, Mr. Ankh Earring, has decided not only is he going to sit out and not get paid, he is also, the Nets have decided they are not going to extend. give him the $185 million max extension that he was due. So he's basically about to miss out on $200 million to prove a fucking point because he apparently is not anti-vax.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ron.
I was going to say, like, just allow me to speak on this because there are several things. So first of all, like, it comes from very good sources that Kyrie is indeed not anti-vax. He is simply doing this to be a contrarian, which
without a cause,
which already is fucking stupid. Second thing, and this not only goes for Kyrie, this goes for Bradley Beal, this goes for them, Dez Bryant. The only reason niggas are stepping out on this movement is because it's a white-backed movement. If this was something that only black people had support for, you niggas would not be stepping out on this. Because look at who's supporting Kyrie now. You got Ted Cruz supporting Kyrie. You got damn Marjorie Taylor Greene supporting Kyrie. If this, and Cap shows it because when it was time to support Cap, niggas were silent. Niggas didn't want to take that loss. But now you want to step out and you want to, say like, okay, I'm doing this for the marginalized people. Like, nigga, get out of here. So there are people saying like, oh, well, I support him for standing on something that he believe in. Like, if you believe in something dumb as fuck, I'm not going to support that. No, like that would be like somebody sitting out for saying like, hey, pineapples deserve to be on pizza. And until they are nationwide, I'm just not going to play anymore. Like, it's that stupid. So no, I'm not going to support you for taking a dumbass stance, especially if you are doing this just to be a contrarian. Like, I would even, and this is wild to say, I would even have like this much respect for Kyrie if he was indeed anti-vax and just was dumb as fuck and just said, I'm doing this for this reasons. But he has a track history of doing dumb shit like this just to do it.
Like, that nigga no admitted, he admitted that, like, yo, all right, man, I got caught up on the YouTube thing on the flat earth shit. I know the earth ain't really flat, but I was on YouTube wilding. Like, nigga, you have shown you make the worst life decisions.
For instance, oh my bad.
For instance, like, you shouldn't be doing like nah, man. Like, if you really willing to fuck up your own bag this much, more power to you. But
my only issue I have is I wish like people like Stephen A. Smith and the way he's been going about this is terrible. I really wish they would just not give this no attention at all because Stephen A. Smith, you look like a fucking jackass arguing with a fucking jackass about what he wants to do. Like, as a nurse, I'm a patient's advocate. So if you don't want to do something, I'm not gonna force you, bro. If you want to get up and leave, hey, sign this paper, bro. Go ahead, get out the door, bro. You can have the IV in you, everything. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, people need to stop giving this so much fucking attention because if you didn't give this attention, this nigga probably would go the fuck away, bro. Like, if you just don't talk about this nigga, like, don't talk about how much money he losing, just let this nigga, hey, you don't want to get the vaccine, cool, bro. You're not fucking playing. That's the end of the story. Like, it don't even got to be a big deal, bro. And to the regular people who like, oh, they're taking my rights, blah, blah, blah. Hey, private companies can do what the fuck you want. Most of the time when you sign up, it says at will. At any given time, either party can terminate this at fucking will. So if you are not upholding our policies, we can let you go. And if they're doing something you don't like, you can leave too at will. That's what the clause is in there for.
Like, this is the shit that gets me. Like, people are like trying to make the Magic Johnson. Like, someone was like, damn, Kyrie can't play because he don't want to get a vaccine, but they was letting Magic Johnson play with HIV, and someone was like, damn, Magic Johnson was gonna start laying pipe in the third quarter.
Yeah, like, is Magic Johnson in the post raw dogging niggas? Like, what do you mean, bro?
Like, what are we doing here? Like, you niggas, like, the thing is, it's a public health issue. This is not abortion. This literally impacts other people. Like, so for me, I feel bad for the immunocompromised folks. But at this point, I'm just like, yo, if you ain't signing up for that shit and you die, then die. Like, I feel bad for the people we should give more of the attention to the people they impact along the way. Like, people who are losing their lives because they can't get to a hospital because all of the resources are being put towards COVID. Those are the people we need to spend more time highlighting. Yeah, like, but all the rest of you motherfuckers,
like,
lose your job.
In Texas, a veteran died. In Texas, a veteran died because he had appendicitis and he couldn't get emergency surgery because all the beds were overflowing with COVID, and he had to wait like damn near fucking 3 or 4 hours. And appendicitis, once you get it, it's an emergency because it'll start spreading. It'll give you fucking sepsis. So this nigga died because he couldn't get surgery because of fucking COVID, because the hospital was fucking overran with that shit.
Like that, like we highlight the I think it's now 700,000 people who have died from COVID. Mm-hmm. There's many more who have died from preventable, treatable illnesses because of all you selfish motherfuckers who don't want to go get a vaccine because you think the government is trying to LoJack you. Meanwhile, you got Alexa and Google speakers in your fucking house. You got Siri turned on, Instagram and Facebook listening to your mics at all fucking time. Ain't nobody trying to LoJack you, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, stop saying Alexa, my speaker.
The main niggas who be worried about this, bro. You don't even have nothing, bro. You don't have nothing that nobody. You not rich, nigga.
Hey,
you broke as hell, bro.
Hey, Joe, what did Kyle say earlier in the PlayStation chat? Nigga, you worried about the government trying to LoJack you when you on government assistance, nigga. What are you talking about? Government know everything you doing. Nigga.
Yeah, they know where to find you. They know where to find you. Yes.
Know exactly where you gonna be at, nigga.
Exactly.
I don't trust it. The vaccine came out too fast. Yeah, because the COVID fucked up the money. It fucked up the money. It's simple. All these people care about is money. Your ass need to go to work so you can make money, so you can spend money to make them richer. That is it. There is no grant. Like, niggas want to be so fake smart. They want to be contrarians with no fucking causes. When the United States, and Ronnie knows this, the United States government has been telling us for the last 60 or so years, what are they afraid of from black people, Ronnie?
Unity.
So
Dr. King and Dr. King and Chairman Fred started talking about socialism. They was like, nah, them niggas got to go.
No, we got to get them out of here. So, and also why the black people who are choosing to take a stance here. So people invoke like Ali, and there are several points here. Ali took a stance on Vietnam, like because of what he felt was going to happen. History shows us that he was right. These niggas have a year and a half of evidence that this is disproportionately affecting black people, yet you're still taking this stance. So to me, like, if you are taking this stance, if you are like, if this is your cause that you're coming out for, like, you are anti-black now, like, to me, so fuck off. Like to me, like, that's like Hotepism at its core. Like, Hotepism is like right around the corner from just being a white supremacist. Like it's like right here. They almost meet. So that's what you are to me now. That's what it is.
If you want a prime example of that, Dave Chappelle. But yeah, hey.
I mean,
you see all the prominent white supremacists and coons enjoying the fuck out of that. So I ain't watched the Netflix special. I'm not gonna pass judgment on anyone who watches or enjoys the Netflix special. Yeah. Dave Chappelle shit just ain't been for me since he came back. But when I see Jason Whitlock and other prominent white right-wing white motherfuckers,
exactly the
Ankh-right, yes, that is exactly what the niggas are. Like, I'm pretty sure the Dave Chappelle special has some funny shit. He just ain't been for me. But when I looked online and saw Jason Whitlock talk about how much he loved the shit, the literal biggest coon on the planet, there might be a fatter coon in him, but Jason Whitlock is a fat fucking coon. When I see that nigga defending some shit that has political ramifications,
I'm just like, hey man, I don't know, because even in the group, I was like, man, I ain't watching it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's just an overreaction. And then I saw Jason Whitlock, I was like, I don't know, man, maybe people are right on this one, because if Jason,
Whitlock, like I said, I'm sure. The only thing I've enjoyed from Chappelle since he came back was that little impromptu shit he did in Yellowstone.
Yeah, the George Floyd thing was really good. Yeah, the George Floyd thing was like amazing. That's probably the best thing he's ever done.
Yeah, like that shit was great. Everything else has just been like, I mean, it's cool, but
his shit's been fire since he came back. But I only have a question, like, why? Look, I don't fuck with Jason Whitlock either, but like, can these niggas like not like legitimately like something because it's good?
So here's the thing. Like, Jason Whitlock liking The Wire, that's one thing. Jason Whitlock liking the same album as me. That's one thing. Anything that has to do with political shit, and when with specifically with this, when you're talking about a marginalized group of people, and you're kind of trying to make certain points, and you have the right wing agreeing with you, to me, I'm gonna look up and say, I'm not talking about whether or not the material was funny. I'm simply talking about the fact that Trumpers are praising this simply because the appearance is that he's attacking the LGBT community.
But that's the appearance, especially if, and hopefully y'all actually like watch it. Hopefully, but like that's the appearance. Like watch it. Like
here's the thing with that. So I'm actually not going to get into his like critique because frankly I haven't watched it yet, and so it would be unfair for me to talk about something I haven't watched. But so to further AJ's point, the right wing will quickly try to make you their nigga, like whatever. So
yeah, sure.
Whatever he said, the message has now been lost because this is now what you're saying.
Right. And to me, the thing is, he quit doing the Chappelle Show because he felt like, oh, you're laughing at me now. You're trying to use me to push a point. You walked away from $50 million because of that. But now you're so... And to me, this whole thing just comes across as, I want to make jokes about you, but I can't. So I'm just going to be stuck on this. When it's like, dude, the game has changed, man. Like, yeah, you can make this point, but look at the people who are surrounding you right now.
But I just think he shouldn't be punished for other people's misinterpretations, because that's wrong to cast him aside when he wasn't saying that. And I get what y'all are saying, that people are taking it and run with it. But I mean, that's not his fault. So like, I think the backlash he's receiving shouldn't be going to him. It should be going to the people who is misinterpreting what the point he was trying to make.
Right. But when you put art out there into the world, yes, it's up for interpretation. But if it were me and I said some shit and I look up and Fox News is like, hey man, he's making I'm gonna immediately be like,
I would be like, let me clarify. Let me tell you what I was trying to say.
And he's doubling down on the shit. And to me, is what he's doing is punching down. Like, you're trying to make them, like, I know one of the points he was trying to make was apparently like, these are white men and they're like, they have whatever. The point is, you're punching down. This is a community that gets murdered at a way higher rate than almost every other community like out there. So there's real danger in them just being themselves, right? Like, they have real danger in simply existing. So whether you like it or not, you're punching down. Comedy has changed since when you were doing Killing Them Softly in the Chappelle Show. And what you're trying to do is say, well, this is comedy. I should be able to say what I want. Yeah, you can, but there's consequences to that. The same way that people say, well, I shouldn't have to be vaccinated. You're right. There's consequences for that. So if the world is telling you that, hey, man, this ain't it, you got to stop doing this shit, then at some point you have to make the decision of, is this worth it? So to me, it's not him being punished. It's simply people looking at him and going, hey, dude, the wrong people are latching on to your shit. So obviously you didn't convey the message as good as what you thought you should have. Because for me, I'm all about, like, the one thing I've always admired about Chappelle was his clarity. Dave has been very good at being clear, and he knows when people are taking this shit incorrectly. Again, he walked off the set of the Chappelle Show and said, fuck this, because y'all niggas are taking this shit incorrectly. Now people are doing it and you saying, whatever, fuck it. It's just like, but me personally, I wouldn't do it. I'm not saying the man should be canceled or whatever. I'm saying when you got Jason Whitlock and right-wing Trumpers praising your shit to the high heavens, at some point you might want to come out and be like, hey man, I don't fuck with them. That's not what I meant.
He literally has a point, and he's using literally the exact same phrases that you like. You're saying he's punching down, like in his he literally is using it and goes into a point that ends with a punchline. Obviously, like I really think y'all should watch. Like, and like, that's the only point that's funny to me, because it's like AJ, like he's what you're talking about. He's talking about, and he gets to a punchline. He's getting to a point, and it is great. And that's why I like it, because it really is like genius. Like, it really, really is.
Right.
And when you say that he needs to like clarify and stuff like that, to Fee's point, it's already clear. You know where he stands. And maybe he doubles down again in the special, but fam, he's doing that. Why are you punishing him for? Because everyone else takes it every which way.
Right,
like,
right.
No,
Joe, what I'm saying is, where has he been since the special aired to say, "Hey, man, I don't fuck with y'all. Stop praising my." Because
I don't think he needs to though. Because I think even if he comes out and says that I don't fuck with certain motherfuckers, people are still good. That's the generation that we're in. We don't care. We're gonna find some little thing, grab it, and run with it. Regardless if we're right, wrong, stupid, ignorant on it, we're just gonna run with it.
I think you got to give people a little bit more credit than that. I think
I've been trying to give people credit for the last 5 years, and these niggas are retarded.
And I think specifically with the right wing, regardless of what he comes out and says, they're still going to use it anyway. They use misinformation all the time, and they misinterpret shit and use that and give it to the masses all the time, even after it's been clarified and shown not to be right. They still use it anyway.
Well, no. And you're right about that.
I'm about to say counterpoint to that. I remember the reaction to the George Floyd special. Just tossing that out there. I think all right. So I feel like we are in like different sections, but we can come together in the middle by saying this. So basically, here's the thing: like if there's one thing I've always respected about Dave Chappelle, it's always been like, yeah, I said it. Boom, I said it. But like, what are you saying? That's what I'm saying. Because if certain people, i.e. the right wing, are saying this is what you're saying, and you're not coming in and saying like that's not what I'm saying. I was actually making points about how this specific group may have like more privileges than people of like my skin color, even though like that's a whole nother thing that I'm not gonna get into because once again, I don't know the specific points. But all right, so if I tweet out something and Donald Trump Jr. is like, damn, this is a good point, I'm gonna be like, nah, let me clarify, because clearly I wasn't making the right point, because we are diametrically opposed, like we are two ends of the spectrum. So if certain people, especially people whose brands are just opposition, so whatever they think, like the left or whatever, millennials or whatever, like they're gonna be the opposite of that. So if those people are praising what I'm saying, then clearly my point didn't get across. That's all I'm saying.
But AJ, we'll let you go. But we've seen this already, though. Like I said, we do this constantly. Colin Kaepernick came out, clarified what the fuck the kneel meant, and to this day, motherfuckers still think kneeling is some other shit. So you can come out and Dave can come out and be like, hey, this is what I meant. This is who I agree with. I don't fuck with these niggas. Niggas are still going to ignore that, take a fucking point, and totally run with it or what they want to believe.
So Joe, it's not about people are going to believe what they want to believe, but to me, it's about principle. If I don't fuck with you and you're sitting here trying to twist my words, I don't care if I want to reach the people who want to hear what it is that I'm saying. Because for me, if it's my art and it's being misinterpreted by the wrong people, because it's being misinterpreted by my target audience because the wrong people are attached to it, my target audience is going to listen to me.
But what if your target audience is not misinterpreted? Why would you change your message because somebody twisted your words?
Because it's principle. I want to make clear I don't fuck with this. Drew's asking, what if your tweet was a good point? Why are you obligated to add anything? Because if racists are agreeing with me, I've said something wrong.
Yeah, clearly I didn't make a good point.
I didn't make it a good point because nothing I say should have Donald Trump Jr. agreeing with me. I'm gonna just make that very fucking clear. There's nothing that man stands for that I stand for.
So we all know the internet is trolls. What if every time you say something, that nigga just agrees with it and make you change your stance?
He wouldn't do that.
You don't know what that nigga would do.
They do not have it because their stance is opposition.
But I'm just saying, like, okay, so what if somebody who watches this show was a right wing, and every time you say something, they take it and twist it and pretend that they agree with it? Are you gonna change everything that you say every time somebody does something like that?
No,
because like I said, simply. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. No, let me acknowledge this point. If they're saying they agree with something I said and they're not like lying about what I said, why would I change it? Because now my point. Now, if you're taking what I said and you're lying about it or making a point that I didn't make, then yeah, I didn't say. And it only takes once. I don't have to do it every time. All I got, if I can come out and say, hey, ignore what them right wing motherfuckers saying about me, I meant X, Y, Z, then I'm good on if they continue doing that. My thing is, he hasn't come out and said anything to say, and he's been leaning this direction. Again, I'm sure.
And then I want to ask. Ron, did he come out and clarify anything after the George Floyd special? That's what I wanted to ask you.
Because they were in direct opposition to that.
So no, but I'm saying, did he come out and say anything when right wing?
Well, no, because he went silent after that. So I mean, I will say this: it's not atypical for him to do that. But all right, no. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me say if I tweet out like let's say a black man is killed in the streets by another black man. I'm like, damn, man, we need to do better. Donald Trump Jr. retweets and said, like, see, he agrees with black on black crime. And then I say, like, hey, that's not what I meant. I said we need to do better. That's what you talking about, a totally different situation. So I do think, and once again, like by all accounts of what the guy was saying, Dave made good points. They aren't making the points that Dave made. But since then, he has doubled down on the points that they made, so his message is lost. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but he's not. This is normal of him. Like, he doesn't speak. Like, we know he's a mute. So why would I go out if I'm known for this? Why would I go out and try to double down or even try to explain some shit when literally I'm who I am because of the mystique? Like, that's what Dave is.
When was the last time that right wingers en masse were twisting his points like this? Like, he didn't have to come out and explain shit after the George Floyd thing because they weren't agreeing with that shit.
But I'm saying if they were so opposed to it and he said nothing, but now they're so with it, and I wouldn't expect him to say nothing because people are going to think what they think one way or the other. Right, that was the point that I've been making the whole time, regardless of what his
target audience is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but this is the problem that I have with a lot of people in media. When somebody puts something out and people interpret it or misinterpret it any other kind of way, we as the media feel like, well, you need to come out and do this because that's what I would do if somebody was
we're not those people.
And then we want to cancel them or whatever because they're not doing it the way we want to do it. Like that, I just think it's a little absurd at times. Now, if you don't want to support them no more, that's cool. You support who you want to support.
Let me say this too, because a lot of people are wrong about this. Dave Chappelle is in no danger of being canceled. Like, let's just put that out there.
Oh no, yeah.
No. And I'm not saying that you're saying that. I'm just this is a point going beyond that, because if you have the CEO of Netflix saying, goodbye to employees leaving, you are good. You are good forever. Dave Chappelle is in no danger of being canceled. And also, like, to me, there's no real council culture anyway. That's a totally different conversation. But yeah, Dave Chappelle is in no fear of like being canceled. Like, it is what it is.
Let me state this point. Like, if your art is out there to make a point and your point is being misinterpreted, then what was the point of your art? That is where we're at with this. Ain't like niggas saying whether it's funny or not. This is, I'm trying to make a point, and now the wrong point is being made about it, and that message is being disseminated. So there might be some people out there who I wanted this point to reach who ain't hearing it correctly. All right, I might need to clarify.
And I get that, but what to Fee's point is, his target audience isn't misinterpreting what he's saying. It's the motherfuckers that don't actually fuck with him, trying to pull and piece it to change everyone's fucking mind about it.
Joe, what I'm saying is me and Ronnie aren't anomalies. There are people out there who aren't watching this or aren't supporting it because they've seen the right-wing trolls jump on that.
But to no offense to you guys, if you guys don't watch it, how can you speak on it? Like, that's something that I try not to do. If I don't listen to something, if I don't see it in full, hear it,
we're not speaking on it. We're speaking on the reaction to it.
Yeah, as you've noticed, I've said like nothing about the content because I can't speak to
we're
that,
talking
like
about the reaction.
But you're still talking about the content as if you've seen it and saying, "Hey, these people
no,
are
I've
latching
said
on to
nothing
it."
about. I said nothing about content.
At no point have we said what we said was there are people who are twisting his words and making a point, and it looks bad. That's what we've said. We have stuck to the reaction to this only. What I'm saying is, if I put out a piece of art and that art is designed to make a point, and the point is being lost, at some point, me as the creator, I'm going to, and he may not want to do that, which is fine. But to me, that doesn't make sense as a creator for people to misinterpret your point and the point to get lost. That's all that's been said. It's about the reaction to it. Again, nothing Chappelle has done really outside of the George Floyd thing has really made me like, it's been cool, but you outgrow shit. It is what it is.
And by the way, that's, to be honest, that's why I didn't watch this special, because the special he did, I can't remember if it's before or after the George Floyd joint, but that one was a dud to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my time getting to this one. Yeah. So yeah, like that is what it is. And
this is like a Jay-Z album. I don't want to listen to a Jay-Z album in 2021. Like, certain shit ain't for you, but I know if right wingers were like suddenly quoting Jay-Z bars, I'd be a little bit like, hey man, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Like that's just natural for me, because we all know Jay is a capitalist at his core. So yeah, he's gonna have some right-wing sensibilities at the end of the day. But if Tomato Lorenzo, who spent years denigrating Jay-Z for his crack selling past, suddenly is out here like, yeah, Jay's making great points on this album, I'll be like, hey, what the fuck is this nigga talking about on this album? Because this woman don't like him and is repeatedly used his past as a way to bash him and his wife. If she's talking about he's making good points, I'm gonna wonder what the fuck was said.
So are you gonna go? But are you gonna go listen to it and figure out what he's actually trying to say, or are you just gonna be like, oh, she's agreeing with it, so it has to be bad or it has to be misinterpreted?
I'm just saying, if the people that have perpetually moved in bad faith, if they are agreeing with something in mass, then I'm gonna take my time getting around to it. That's all I'm saying.
If you're asking me, am I gonna listen to a solo Jay-Z album in 2020? I don't know. I might, but I'm not gonna rush to it. But if I didn't want to listen to it, I would expect Jay-Z to be like, hey, nah, I didn't say that. Because Jay will do that. Now, Chappelle don't do that, whatever, that's fine. Is there a response? I guess this boils down to, do you think there's a responsibility to correct motherfuckers when the wrong people are taking your point and running with it and trying to make it seem like you said something you didn't say? In Dave Chappelle's past, he was shown to be willing to walk away when motherfuckers were misinterpreting his shit. Now apparently,
so question. So if y'all feel like y'all are like explaining something with clarity and somebody twist your words or try to like pull out meaning, you just gonna be like, all right, it is what it is. And this isn't trying to be a gotcha. Like, I'm seriously trying to get.
Oh no, I know I'm pretty intelligent, but I explain shit in layman's terms. If you can't get it when I explain it to you, I'm not explaining it to you again.
Correct.
I'm not just about to keep talking for my health. So, however, bro, I was arguing with somebody this morning, bro. At 8 o'clock in the morning, phone blowing up. You can guess who it is, bro. I got 3 children, so I was arguing with somebody this morning. Hey man, I explained my position. Hey man, you got it, bro. I'm not going back and forth with you. You got it. That's all I got for you, bro.
Talk that you got it.
But so the only thing I would add to that is, now if that person got online, started telling motherfuckers you said some shit you didn't say, are you gonna correct it?
No, bro, because they've been lying, bro. I've been getting lied on for 14 years, bro, and they be on Facebook, and I see it, and I just keep it pushing, bro, because people know, if you know my fucking character, I'm not going to explain shit, bro, that's me. So and like you saying, if my target, or let's say like one of my females was. My female was to come across that post like that.
One of my females.
My female, excuse me. If bro. Hey, if she brought that to me, I would be like, yo, you know me, you believe what you want, and I'm gonna leave it at that, bro.
Okay,
but that's me.
But let me ask you this now: what if it started affecting people who didn't know you? Would you feel compelled to correct them then if it started affecting like your job?
No, because they don't know me. So what the fuck do it matter?
I said if it started affecting your job prospects and money making opportunities.
But you said
feel compelled to do that.
But you people then those people would know me. People who don't know, I'm not going to correct nobody who doesn't know me.
Look, well, no, I'm talking about your job prospects. Those would be people who don't know you.
I was about to say, like the great philosopher Marlo Stanfield said, "My name is my name. My name is," to bring this back around to the wire. That's the theme of this episode. My name is my name.
Hey, bro.
But all I'm saying is like Chappelle is not. He's known to sit and relax. Like he don't come out and try to re-explain this shit. So why do y'all want him to do something that's out of his character just because of some other shit of some people that don't fuck with him because they're misinterpreting? Like why?
Joe, he's been known to do that lately. Again, he walked away from $50 million because the wrong audience was misinterpreting his shit. When he looked up and saw white people laughing at him instead of with him, he was like, "Hey man, this shit ain't worth it," and he left. So,
and he went silent.
He also left. He walked away.
He's already said that this was supposed to be his last one. So I mean, so if he leaves again and doesn't say anything for another 5 years, like he did with Chappelle's show, would that be okay?
That would make sense. That, like, keeping it real, that would make sense.
No,
okay. And I literally think that's what he's gonna do because that's fucking Dave. Like,
I mean, you could be right. You could be right. I don't know. Now, if that was the case and we found out, like, hey man, that shit was, I'll happily eat the crow on this one. But again, me not watching it has let I haven't enjoyed his stuff since he came back. So me not watching it ain't really about like as much as like now when I saw Whitlock praising it, I was like, okay, yeah, now I know I'm probably not even gonna watch this, even if I'm just bored on a Saturday afternoon with nothing to do. But I wasn't rushing to watch the Chappelle special. Same way I'm not rushing to listen to a Jay-Z album.
And I get that, but it sounds like, please correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like with that statement, it sounds like you're damning him because of someone else that you don't like, even without listening to it.
No, it's not me damning him.
I know you said you weren't rushing to it anyway, but it's like, oh yeah, who said it was good? Oh yeah, that shit gotta be trash.
No.
That's literally what it is.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when I saw the people who were agreeing with it, I was like, oh, okay, he's probably gone in a direction that I don't want to hear anymore. It's not damning him. It's more of you're trying so hard to make this point and do this thing that you're probably not doing this in a way that I want to hear anymore. So I'm good. It's the same way if I hear niggas that like trap rap praising a rapper's album that I like. You rapping in a way that I don't really want to hear no more. That don't mean it's bad.
But how did I don't enjoy that? You never go listen to it.
Because there's a nigga on my timeline who don't like lyrical music, and if he praised the next Sean Smith album, I'm not listening to that shit because he don't listen to lyrical music.
No worry, you proving my point. No worry.
Hey, Ron, to answer your question, I just feel like for me, like as far as your name is your name point, I just feel like I do so much solid shit that if somebody is like saying some flaw shit about me, people are gonna be like, nah, that nigga Chaz, that nigga Feed, he wouldn't do that because that nigga's solid. So I would not go back and fucking correct them regardless of what they saying, because if you argue with a fool, you a fool too. So I'm just not about to argue with them.
So what you're saying is your name ring out in the streets.
Hey, look, my name may hold weight in certain areas, bro. I'm just saying. So certain shit, I'm just not gonna correct, bro.
Bro, the gotcha shit you're trying to do in the comments ain't gonna work, my nigga. that shit don't work over here, bro. I know what you're trying to do because you love Dave, but understand that if I don't fuck with if someone I don't like is if someone has taste that I don't agree with and they're praising something, I'm not gonna go listen. Why would I waste my fucking time? If Lee is my nigga, if Lee is praising a movie, I'm probably not gonna enjoy that shit. And if I'm praising a movie, Lee is probably not going to enjoy that shit. Why? Because our tastes are diametrically opposed on anything movie related, unless it's a mobster flick.
And it's beyond that for me, because one of my favorite movies is Baby Boy, and niggas hate that movie. But no, seriously. So What I'm saying is, if people are constantly moving in bad faith, if their stance is to simply be a contrarian, if they are anti this simply because other people are for it, but they start praising something, then maybe I might be on the wrong side. And maybe that's not something I want to necessarily check out. That's all I'm saying.
And it could be possible that there's something I enjoy that motherfuckers that I don't typically agree with in that specific instance enjoy. A broken clock is right twice a day. But again, if a nigga that only likes trap shoot 'em up rap starts praising my favorite rapper's record, I'm probably gonna be like, the fuck is this nigga got going on? Because this nigga typically hates that fucking music. It could just be that it caught him right. But if I haven't fucked with your shit recently and I see it trending that direction, I'm probably not gonna go listen to it because I don't waste my time listening or watching shit that I don't like. That's not what that's a waste of fucking time to me. Like I'll listen to albums for this show that I typically wouldn't listen to, so I can have commentary on it. Joe has done the same thing. Fee has listened to a couple joints that I'm sure he wouldn't. I listened to that. Well, who was that? Starlito that you recommended when you first got on here.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that. Starlito. I enjoyed that record. There's stuff I will listen to if it serves a purpose. But if somebody that has taste opposed to what I have is praising something, then it's probably not for me, and that's okay. Like,
I get that. I just think that y'all niggas be like it's to particularly you, AJ. Like you'll jump out the window without even hearing the fucking material. Like nigga, you jumped out, you parachuted out this bitch, bro, based on Jason Whitlock liking that, bro. Like
I said
you said you weren't gonna go listen to it solely for the fact that Jason Whitlock is praising it. You said that,
and when I followed it up, I said I haven't enjoyed his recent stuff. So when I saw Whitlock enjoying it, it made me realize it's probably going in the direction that I don't want to hear.
But now, if I had enjoyed it, know that unless you actually go and listen to it or watch it. Like, I'll be damned if I let somebody else like determine what the fuck I like.
Yeah, but Joe, that's you. If I see something trending a certain way, then where there's smoke, there's fire. Like you mean to tell me you haven't had artists? Well, maybe
it could be a factory.
Shut up, man. And where's the smoke coming from in the factory, nigga? Something is being heated up, nigga.
Hey, I done set leaves on fire in my backyard. Drew, no, bro. So, hey, it is what it is. might be the backyard.
I'm just out of space. I don't hate watch shit no more, man. The last thing that I fucking hate watch was Jessica Jones.
Hey, Jessica Jones was fired.
That shit's so trash, bro.
I hate watch that. I told myself I wouldn't hate watching or hate listening to shit else after that, nigga. That's not. Speaking of hate listening to shit, we'll get through this point real quick, because we just go in circles on this motherfucker. Ronnie, someone earlier said, what's the rapper that you like that scared away the hoes? I.e., what's a rapper you like that you know a chick don't want to come over and listen to? And this nigga Ronnie said he had chicks listening to Jedi Mind Tricks and R.A. the Rugged Man.
Hey, dog, I was deep in my hip hop bag, bro.
This nigga was listening to Vinny Paz.
hey, don't front on Vinny Paz, man. Lyricist.
And R.A. the Rugged Man.
Ronnie, bro. You are a nasty nigga for even listening or even recommending anyone named R.A. the Rugged Man, bro. You are a nasty nigga, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I seen that on Twitter this morning. I just kept scrolling. I said, there ain't no way. I see niggas talk about Joe. I know I seen a chick in the thread say, yeah, a nigga had me listen to Joe Budden when I was 17 or 18. I'm like, what nigga would do that to you?
I
have no fucking self-respect for yourself.
I had to click her profile to make sure I used to talk to her.
Nigga.
Yeah, because she specifically said mood music too. So,
hey, because you know young
niggas had her listening to mood music.
Hey,
you niggas wasn't trying to get no pussy, bro.
Hey, nigga, you know young AJ had a chick listening to mood music too, bro.
Hey, bro, I can honestly say I've never had a like I don't think I can say I ever like, hey, you need to fucking listen to it. Like I put chicks on to like Wiz and Big Sean, but those are enjoyable records that you can play around females. Like I ain't been coming around with no fucking Nah, bro. I ain't been coming.
I had one.
I had chick in the car, nigga. Mood music too. I don't want to live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my
front. Hey, I only got one, and I thought it was gonna ring off because it's kind of a chick song, like whatever it is. But hey, I tried to put this bitch on Memphis Bleak, Infatuated, and I thought that shit was gonna fucking hit. Oh. She said, "Who is this?" That's my only one because I don't try to put people on music.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold like my ex on her birthday. They just having like a little kickback at her crib, and niggas got high and like I put on Fahrenheit 115 2 Part 2, and Switch came on. And nigga was like, "Yo, what the fuck is that nigga talking?" Nigga, I was in there breaking down, like, you know, the Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme when that nigga sitting there in front of the thing. Nigga, I'm breaking down the Switch bar. Like, yo, he said you can't touch the sound. It's like a cloud trying to touch the ground. So he talking
and I'm the meanest, and I mean this.
And niggas was like, "Oh shit." Nigga, my ex was on the couch looking at me like, I can't believe I date this nigga.
Damn, fucking bad, bro.
Bad, bro. Bitch, look. Let me not say bitches, bro. Chicks ain't trying to hear bars, bro. Ever. Like,
you know what's crazy though when you think about it? If you doing that, bro, that hoe want the meat bad. If she's like listening to that fucking trash, bro. Like, and they're not trash, but if you getting deep in the fucking allhiphop.com swag, bro, like you really want the fucking.
Hey, but now that's the wild shit though. Like, R.A. the Rugged Man and Jedi was some shit even I wasn't going to listen to. Like, that was too far left. I was like, yo, I'm cool, bro. Like,
Ronnie, bro.
Ronnie was out here listening to
because I never heard of the nigga. and I watched the video. It was some Taylor Swift bullshit response. I don't fucking know. But, bro, I had to click. AJ was on the mic with me, bro. I had to click that shit to get that shit out of my fucking search. I had to, bro. I don't need that shit in my algorithm, bro. Do not recommend R.A. the Rugged Man to nobody, bro. Nobody.
Hey, that's a wild ass name, bro. I picture that nigga as some fucking Old Navy jeans, fucking Birdman lugs, and like he's just going around just fucking kicking doors down, bro.
R.A. the Rugged Man, bro.
Hey, Fee, bro. You picturing the totally wrong motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on.
Post it, bro. That's a nutty nigga, bro. Well, I can't even say a nutty nigga. R.A. the Rugged Man, bro.
Mr. Monopoly?
Yes, nigga.
Oh my god,
I don't even know how the fuck I ever heard. I think I heard of R.A. the Rugged Man when he was like on some blogger shit ranting about real. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga?
R.A. the fucking
bruh, and AJ trying to disrespect the dead, bruh. Trying to put this nigga R.A. the Rugged Man on this nigga Biggie, bruh.
Hold on. I said there's a magazine article allegedly where Biggie apparently says, and I thought I was the illest talking about the first time he heard R.A. the Rugged Man.
Yeah, no, really, no,
don't put that.
For real.
He ain't here to defend himself.
Like to me, that's like Kobe talking. That's like Reggie Miller talking about Kobe. Kobe said he wanted to be called the Caramel Cat.
That's like Kendrick Perkins talking about Kobe seen him in the club. Man, he the best post offender ever.
Kobe didn't see you, nigga. Kobe don't even know who you are, nigga. He doesn't even know he played against you, bro.
Listen, dog.
Fuck out of here.
How egregious that lie is. This is the layers of it. Kobe was in the club. Kobe was in the same club as you. Kobe stopped what he was doing to talk to you in the club. Kobe told you were one of the greatest post offenders. That's just a series of egregious lies. None of that happened,
dog. And I love Perk because he's a former Celtic, got a championship with that nigga. But I can't act like him and Paul Pierce. He has to go by Paul Pierce because he can't go by the truth. Him and Paul Pierce is some nutty ass niggas, bruh. Oh my god,
bruh. They don't love you like that.
Hey, I was gonna love you. When y'all asked me that question, I was gonna flip it. And has there ever been anything that a female has recommended to you that you've been playing to try to get in her good graces?
Nah. You know me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting no bullshit on in my car that I don't like.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This chick had me. She sent me this LMA playlist. Like right after Boot Up came out, bro, about 26 songs on there, bro. I was jamming that bitch for about 3 weeks, bro. I ain't gonna lie. About a good 3 weeks, bro. LMA got some solid shit too, by the way.
I don't know if it's something that a chick try to put me on that I put on repeat and actually followed it, but maybe Chrisette Michele, maybe.
Hey,
that might be about it.
First Chrisette Michele album.
That shit was fire. The first one?
Yes.
Fire.
Like, I typically do the music putting on with women I deal with, but nah, man. Like, I remember a shit got in my car was like, "You ain't got no Gucci," and I was like, "Yeah, this ain't gonna work." I was like, "This ain't gonna work." Like,
ain't gonna work.
I'm not listening to no fucking Gucci Mane. I'm sorry. Like, and that's not disrespect to Gucci Mane. I just don't listen to Gucci
It is
Mane.
with me.
Hey, the state versus Roger Davis, bro. Bird Pen 3, bro.
I'm good.
All
man.
that shit dirt.
The fuck was the first one? Welcome to the Trap House.
Yeah.
Dirt.
I'll tell you one thing. If I could go back and tell my younger self anything, it would be, if you gonna play Joe Budden around her, use that as a litmus test. Because if she enjoy that shit, she crazier than you are.
Fucking nuttier than squirrel shit, nigga.
Stay away from that girl.
Fuck that.
I'll never forget my ex was running around listening to a whole Joe Budden CD while I wasn't around. I was like,
Nigga, I can barely listen to a whole Joe Budden CD.
I mean, to be fair, I did traumatize y'all with Mood Music too when that shit got stuck in my CD.
I think the only one I really fuck with was Mood Music 3 because he wasn't really on there all mood music-ish. Like, he was just rapping.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Talking shit about Jay-Z the whole album, so I kind of fuck with Mood Music 3.
Oh yeah, nah, that nigga was heavily dissing. That's the first time I heard a Joel Ortiz verse. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? But yeah, nah, Roddy, the only thing, what's wilder? Now we got to settle this debate because we brought this up earlier. What's wilder, Ronnie playing R.A. the Rugged Man around chicks, or Chuck doing one mic and karaoke?
Hey, the Chuck shit doing one mic at karaoke with the vocal inflections. hey, that is wild.
Everybody gotta die sometime.
Dog, I died when Lee said this man was really in the club like Jesus died at age of 33. That's 33 shots from 10 Glocks.
Hey, nah, this nigga Lee said, and I quote, Chuck was really on stage like, Jesus died at 33. There's 33 shots from twin Glocks. There's 16 apiece. That's 32, which means 27 hit your crew. 6 wins to you.
Look, man, I was definitely on my fuck Nas shit because he really got at this nigga Jay, bro. But I'm sorry, bro. Even to this day, bro, that Stillmatic is not that good, bro. Like, for the praise that it gets, it's really not that good.
I mean, it had Rewind and one.
No, Rewind is not even that good either, bro.
No, I'm saying, like, that's, you know, Nas rapped the song in reverse and niggas went crazy.
Stillmatic is fucking fire, bro.
That shit is ass, bro.
It's only like one song on Stillmatic I can't listen to toward the end, but like Destroy and Rebuild, like, nah, that nigga.
Destroy and Rebuild, I give you.
That nigga Nas was on there fucking talking to niggas, bro. Got yourself a gun. That's one of my favorite fucking Nas
songs. That's good. Destroy and Rebuild. The intro was good. Ether is good.
You're the man. You're the man.
Nah.
You're the man is good.
You're the man. Yeah. Rewind.
Rewind is not good, bro.
Yeah,
Stillmatic.
I fuck with Rewind.
Even the song Stillmatic. No.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, one day we gonna have to get on this motherfucker and let Ronnie do his rant about the We Major verse.
Oh man, Nas is one of my favorite MCs of all time, but I fucking hate that verse.
Hey, just know if I'm ever in the studio with a nigga and he looking at nigga that don't rap and say, what does verse sound like? Should I freestyle it right? I'm asking that nigga politely to leave.
Please, we don't need you on this song, man. We don't need you on this one.
Like, hey man, what I need to get you some hen. I need to get you some weed. Like,
at the studio, weed, man, my man to the right. What does verse sound like? He said. Then he proceeded to rhyme Illmatic and Stillmatic.
But you know what's wild though, because here's a useless rap fact on New York State of Mind when he says, "I don't know how to start this." Like Primo kept that in because he really said, like he was really looking like at Primo outside the glass of the booth saying, "I don't know how to start this," and then Primo was like, "Go, go, go." So he does that shit all the time apparently.
Nah, bro. Y'all niggas ever in the studio with me and you ask a nigga that don't rap, should you freestyle to write? I'm cutting your verse off, bro. Like it's not making the fine. The same way J. Cole's Beautiful Bliss album would have never verse would have never made the fucking album, nigga. That file would have got corrupted.
Still
then we wouldn't be able to hear greatness though.
Nigga, you not doing me like that on the record.
Come harder, nigga.
If you want to out rap me, fine. But don't do that. And then this nigga Wale tried to come back and rap all extra hard on the third verse. You know that nigga got washed.
Did y'all hear that new song together? Wale and Cole?
Yeah, I heard it.
I forgot that shit dropped. Y'all need to listen to it.
Nah, that shit is
hard. Them niggas rarely miss.
But it's a chick song, bro. Like
I'll just say, AJ, watch the video while you listen to the song.
Facts.
The video.
What's the joint that was on Friday Night Lights? That was a chick record. I love that record.
Watch the video.
Yeah. With the sound on, watch it.
All right, man.
There are great visuals, but the song is good too. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think I've heard a bad Wale and Cole record.
No, they rarely miss. Yeah.
Yeah, but watch the visuals though.
That's who needs to do an album together because we'll never get
for real. One. Yeah.
Only if Wale got a good ear for beats, so.
Yeah,
but
he ain't gonna let Cole have him rapping on no bullshit.
Rick Ross, if Rick Ross executive produces, it's gonna be a classic.
And their styles are more complementary than Kendrick and Cole would be. Cole and Wale, like on the track together, they fit better.
Yeah, like I said, I can't. I'm trying to think of a bad song I've heard from them two together, and I can't think it. Like them niggas.
I might have to go watch Bad Girls Club now, bro. That was some great visuals too.
Yep.
All right. Well, we got anything else?
Once again, man, if you can head to my Facebook page to GoFundMe for my fallen brother, Eric Ginther. And if you ever feel like you're gonna commit suicide, bro, anybody could holler at me, bro. We could talk about anything, bro. I'm sure us brothers go through similar situations. Me and his situation is quite similar, bro. I wish he would have reached out to me. I could have said some kind, encouraging, uplifting words to that guy, bro. Kept him from taking his life. So
the only thing I will say in that, as someone who has been through that several times in my life, and not at you, but this is for anybody. If someone does reach out to you, don't ever tell them they're being selfish, and don't ever tell them to think about the people that they're leaving behind. The person already knows that. The best thing you can do in that instance is just be in an open ear and not cast judgment and not not try to keep them here. Like you just being there is enough sometimes. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you are dealing with someone who has suicidal ideations, please don't ever make the mistake of telling them they're being selfish or telling them to think about all the people that you're not helping matters. Also, and Fee said it correctly earlier, but also when that happens, the correct phraseology is not committed suicide, it's died by suicide. That is, it might seem small to you, but that matters to people out there who might be dealing with the same shit. Correct phrasing, that shit can mean a lot to a lot of people. It shows that you understand, number one, but number two, it might also be the difference between somebody coming to talk to you and confiding in you about some shit like that and not because they might feel less judged. So just think about the small things when going through that. Again, suicide hotline, Talkspace, BetterHelp, plenty of solutions out there if you are dealing with mental health issues and you can't afford a therapist because they're expensive as all fuck. And again, my if you follow me on Twitter, my DMs are open, but you can hit me up on the KWC blog and just say, hey, I want to talk to AJ, D or Ronnie or whoever is monitoring the blog site will let me know. I'm always down to talk to people about that, help out, point out, get any resources where I can. Mental health is something that I'm very passionate about. So yeah, rest in peace to Eric Ginther. Send one up for his family, for his children. My brother's Facebook page will have GoFundMe info on it if you want to help out. If you again, we got to be there more for our troops than just doing flyovers at NFL games and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mental health is a very, very, very big deal. We got 2 veterans on here with us right now, so just be cognizant of shit like that. We got anything else? Don't play R.A. the Rugged Man around the house.
Don't play the nigga, period.
Hey man, go, bro. Hey man, go. Hey, for real, go listen to the Agent Orange verse.
No, nigga.
Hey, nah. On the serious note, that's not so serious. Hey, The Rock has a song with Tech Nine, bro. Go listen to that shit, bro.
No, nigga. No. Stop with this shit, bro.
Hey, play that around the hoes with R.A. the Rugged Man on the playlist, bro.
Hey, bro, Dominique Foxworth earlier said that nigga sounded like he was rapping like a Fast Sugar Hill Gang verse.
Look, hey, there's a video for that too, bro. In case y'all want to know.
Hey, Dwayne, we not watching that video. We not listening to that verse. Just be hot and ready for the hoes in the movies. We want to see you on the big screen. Hey. I don't want to see you with Tech Nine no more, nigga.
Hey, as somebody said, it just goes to show that even if you have black, the urge to rap can attack you at any time if you a black man. I personally don't know any niggas who have not tried to spit a 16 at least once in their life. And I don't know if I can trust the nigga that ain't tried to spit a 16 at least once in their life.
Like, yeah, I don't want you around me if you never attempted. Nah, something wrong.
Like you gotta have a 16 in the tuck. Like nigga, just imagine you want to date and a nigga come up and try to battle rap you. You finna get ate up in front of your chick, nigga. You ain't got no bars for that nigga.
Hey, AJ. Like I said, I don't rap really no more. But if a nigga try to battle me, bruh, I have a 32 ready. I got one round for you.
Hey,
that's it.
You got twin Glocks. You got what was holding 17? You gonna hit that nigga with a 33?
Hey, bro, I got a 32 here. So if any nigga want to go around, I got you, and you will die. Bro. But
as a dirty nigga who was rapping in the early 2000s, I had to keep a verse on ready in case somebody tried to challenge me. Niggas always want that nigga can't rap for real. Bet, nigga. Let me hit you with this C4 bar, nigga. That Joe stole. I remember that, nigga.
Hey, bro, back in the day, we all used to steal bars, nigga. Hey, shout out to Nicholas Fury, nigga.
Hey, nigga, who was we? Y'all Oh, shit, man. Anyways, we out this motherfucker, man. We'll be back next week. Stop scaring the hoes, man. Check out the KWCblog.com. I mean, the kidswearcrowds.com, KWC blog on Twitter. Yeah. Check out Fee on Twitter, twitch.tv/FeeFresh.
Check out Fee on Facebook.
That too. We out this bitch. One.